Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter. I'm welcoming you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing the Ladies C group in Hershey. This will be the final tournament of week 38 of the time travel stuff, and then we'll be 2 weeks away from the automatic spots, and then we have to find out who the wild card spots would be. In the Ladies C group, we have 32 ladies who have not won a tournament. If you win a tournament, you go to the tournament champions. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, the one seed Makarova, or Macaroni as I call her, will face Bouchard, and Bouchard beats Makarova. Big win for Jeannie Bouchard for a nationalistic point of view. I am Canadian, by the way. Bouchard's next opponent will be Raul Pascual, who beat Xave of Hungary in straights. Roberto Finci, the 5 seed, will lose to Demigo. Demigo, 7-6-6-3. Roberto Finci, known for that big upset in 2015 in the U.S. Open, beating Serena in the semifinals, preventing Serena from potentially going for the Grand Slam, winning all the women's titles. Demigo will face Rinaldi, who beat Hellwig in 3 sets. So big matchup between Rinaldi and Demigo. The 3 seed Temesvari from Hungary will beat Mirza. A little too easy, but Temesvari wins. She will face Frida James of England, who beat Putintseva 7-5, 7-6. I think Putintseva is in the ladies thing, 2020. Now, like Federer and Djokovic have won in both the modern and the 2020 men. For them to move on and all that, if they're doing 2 tournaments, it's the highest number seed that will move on, and then basically the lowest will be knocked out, and there will be probably a replacement. The 7th seed Robin Edburn will lose to Su Wei of China in 3 sets, and it will be a battle of China. It's Pan Shui and Su Wei. She beats. So China will be represented. So if Edburn had won, the left side bracket would have had 8 different countries. You would have seen Australia, China, UK, Hungary, France, US, Spain, and even Canada. The 2 seed Patty Schneider, Patrick Schneider, I would have said, but she's the skier. Schneider will beat Gussie Moran in 3 sets. Good for her. And Schneider will face Maliva, who beat Tarenko in straights. Houghton, the 8th seed, will beat Medredo of Brazil in straights. And it will be Eleanor Sears who beats Billy York to face Houghton. Sororani, the 4th seed, will lose to Johanna Larsson from Sweden. Big win for Larsson. And it will be Holcraft Watson who will face Larsson. She beats Stammers in straight sets. The 6th seed Vesnina will beat Maddox Sands, who's kind of known for her doubles tennis. And it will be Anne Smith who beats Kara Black of Zimbabwe to move on to the next round. So yeah, the left side of the bracket's got seven nations themselves: Russia, U.S., UK, Sweden, Australia, Bulgaria, and Switzerland. There are 4 non-seeded matchups for wildcards. Jeannie Bouchard goes first, and she falls to Royal Pascual. Crap. And it will be Demingo who will face Royal Pascual. She beats Rinaldi in 3. The third wildcard matchup, Pan Shui beats Su Wei. And the other wildcard match, Holcroft Watson, big win over Larsson. And she will face Vesnina, the 60, who beat Anne Smith. So Vesnina will face Holcroft Watson. And it will be Frida James. So Temesvar, the only seed on the left side, loses to Frida James. So it's Royal Pascual, Demingo, James, and Shui on the left side. Maliva injured herself, and Eleanor Sears with a big win over Houghton. So Sears will face Schneider, who had no match because Maliva got hurt. Is it 8? Oh man, we have 7 different nations: Spain, France, China, Russia, US, and Switzerland have 1 lady. The UK has 2, or England, if you want to call it. First quarterfinal sees Royal Pascual move on over Demingo. I think Demingo's like the lowest rated woman. And it will be Pan Shui who will move on to the semis. She'll face Royal Pascual. Vesnina, the 6th seed, will fall to Holcroft Watson, so Vesnina loses. And it will be Schneider, who beats Sears to face Holcroft Watson. I'm thinking PS versus PS. Well, Punch Wave does her part. Will Schneider do her part? No, she won't. It's Holcroft Watson versus Punch Wei in the final. Wonder if. I should have guessed. Well, Punch Wei's number 34, Holcroft Watson number 55. But Holcroft Watson did win a tournament. Damn. So that I need Punch Wei to win because then if she wins, then everything's okay. Yeah, Punch Wei versus Holcroft Watson. Holcroft Watson won a tournament? I guess she did. She won. Well, she lost at Eastbourne. She won the final. She won Stuttgart. I didn't even realize that. So she did win a tournament. I should have known. Punch Wei number 34. Her best performance was a semifinal at Melbourne in week 7. 32 late. She beat Vinci Kunja Muguruza before Kote Kilsch beat her. And she was ranked number 46. So I have to hold
Quiet, please. Holcroft Watson to serve.
because
First game.
it's a moot
Play.
tournament. And the good news, Punch Wei wins. So Punch Wei, oops, sorry. So Punch Wei does win the tournament. So the Chinese player is going to move on to the Tournament of Champions. Holcroft Watson loses, and she better not be taking any chances. So Sararani, the 4 seed, I think she's the highest ranked player. Oh no, number 3. Well, someone's number 4. Makarova, number 7, hasn't won a tournament. Houghton hasn't won a tournament. Number 12, Patty Schneider has not won a tournament, so she's number 13. Tazavari, number 17. Finchi, number 21, has not won a tournament. Fesnina, 24, has not won a tournament. Robin Edburn, Frida James. And Gussie Moran. We'll let Gussie Moran come in. So 10 of the top 35 will have to compete in the next tournament. Live from Dallas. Yeah, Sarah the number 4 seed. She has not won a tournament yet. She'll stay at the 4. Makarova will be number 1, Houghton number 2, and Schneider number 3. Tevzavari will also be here. Finchi will be there. Pesnina, Edburn, Frida, and Gussie Moran. Who else? It will be Dias, Fairbank. I don't think has won a tournament. Pudinseva has not won a tournament, as far as I know. Sure, Larson. I don't think she won. Kara Black, I don't think has won. Lindquist has not won. She beats Bouchard in the last spot. So Makarova will face Black, Townsafari and Lindquist, Houghton versus Schnur, and Abern versus Fincy. So those are the matchups. Those are your matchups that you will see in relativity to who's going to move on to the Tournament of Champions. Anyhow, Jeff, I'm going to do.